Greetings and welcome to today's presentation. Today's theme is Reviving Jamaica's Faltering Tourism Industry, Part 1. Now, today's topic is why the Jamaica tourism grew by 1 million less visitors than Bahamas in 2023. Now, let me first put in a disclaimer, just to say that, I'm not bringing down Jamaica in a way, shape, or form, but we're just looking at the issues to see why is Jamaica not performing properly or well in comparison to other Caribbean countries, and to see what can the politicians do to fix the issues. Now, the Bahamas have recovered their pre-pandemic levels of 7 million visitors in 2022. There were 6 other Caribbean countries that has also recovered their pre-pandemic levels of visitor numbers in 2022. Now, the Bahamas has smashed the 2022 record in 2023. Because in 2023, the Bahamas had 9.65 million visitors. And that was 2.65 million visitors more than they had in 2022. Now, while Jamaica, on the other hand, had 2.5 million visitors in 2022, and in 2023, we managed to get to 4.1 million visitors. But Jamaica still had not recovered their pre-pandemic levels of visitor numbers in 2023, because in 2020, before COVID-19, 2018, we had like 4.3 million visitors. So we haven't reached that as yet. Even today, that's still the case. So why is the other Caribbean countries growing so fast and Jamaica is growing so slow? That needs to be examined. And I know the politicians are boasting about visitor numbers increase in Jamaica. Well, all that is false. We're not growing at all. We're only recovering from where we were before COVID-19. At the end of 2023, Jamaica had 4.1 million visitors, but we had 4.3 million visitors in 2018 and 4.2 million visitors in 2019. We haven't recovered that as yet, and that is very bad. And also as well, the Dominican Republic, they had like 8.3 million visitors in 2022. So they had recovered their pre-pandemic levels in 2022. In fact, the Dominican Republic is the first country in the world that has recovered their pre-pandemic tourist numbers. But in 2023, Dominican Republic, they had 10 million visitors. So they grew by over 1.5 million visitors in 2023 above what they have in 2022. Now, Jamaica likewise, in 2023, we had increased by 1.5 million visitors, but that wasn't really growth. It was only catch up. It was just recovering what we had before the pandemic. So currently, the other Caribbean countries who had catch up where they were before COVID-19 in 2022, they are growing by 2.65 million visitors in the case of Bahamas in 2023 and 1.5 million visitors in the Dominican Republic 2023. That's real growth, not recovery numbers, And Jamaica, the tourism minister, he sets a record, he sets a target. Back in 2016, he sets a target, what they call 5x5, and that is, the target was that by 2021 they want to have 5 million visitors in 5 years and earn $5 billion US, 5 by 5 by 5 target. And that was first proclaimed in 2016. They didn't reach the target. So the tourism minister, he changed the date now. He changed the date and says that, you want to have 5x5x5 in 2025. But that is just a lousy target. It's a very, anyway, because the thing is that in 2016, we had almost 4 million visitors. The number is 3.84 million visitors we had in 2016. So that means that in over a 5 years period, between 2016 and 2021, the government want to have 1 million extra visitors, from 4 million to 5 million visitors. That's like 200,000 extra visitors each year for 5 years. That is a target growth. That is a insignificant and, they set the bar very, very low for that target, and they still won't reach it. Okay, so they can blame the pandemic for not reaching the target in 2021. And then they put that target again for 2025, and they still won't reach it. Because I've reached somewhere where the tourism minister says that, end of this year, 2024, we hope to have 4.2 something million visitors, and that's a record, which is not true. Yeah. The record was made back in 2017, 2.2 million visitors in 2017. We're not doing very well in Jamaica tourism industry. Even if, so let me just say one thing about the money as well, the 5 million income in tourism. So the $5 billion that the government is talking about, they will reach that $5 billion target in 2025. But it's not because of growth in tourism numbers. It's because people are spending more money, from 2016 to 2025. But that extra money that the tourists are spending in Jamaica is nothing to boast about. That does not help Jamaica in the least. Because when the hoteliers make more profit from the same number of visitors, that extra profit does not stay in Jamaica. That's for them to take back to their country, you see. So we don't want to have this high level, high spending tourism thing. It doesn't benefit Jamaica at all. The number one benefit to Jamaica from tourism industry are the workers, the tourism workers, and they are set on a minimum wage. And if the company make more money, they ain't gonna get any more pay than what they're getting in the first place. So what Jamaica need is not higher spend per visitors. What Jamaica need is more visitors to employ more people across the country. And that's why I keep saying that not only on the North Coast, but on the South Coast as well. You need to get the tourism industry in the parish like St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, and Manchester, so that people can get jobs, those minimum wage jobs, because they are permanent, full-time jobs. That's what we did in Jamaica to stop the crimes, so people can earn a living. When the guys decide to stop, doing their gangster thing, they need to go into a job straight away. If not, they're gonna get back into the gangs again. So we need jobs across Jamaica, and we don't need the high-end tourism. We need the low-end tourism spread across Jamaica first. Do that first. Get the numbers of visitors coming into Jamaica. We need like 1 million visitors extra each year in Jamaica. Not just a recovery number, but proper growth in the future. Hope this video helped. God bless you. God bless Jamaica. God bless the Jamaican government. And may God give them the wisdom to grow the economy, grow the country, and stop the crime. God bless you.